Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to talk about the devastating effect that debt collection can have on the lives of Oregonians. Nearly half the people in our state struggle to meet their monthly expenses. About a third of them would not be able to come up with $2,000 if they were faced with an emergency. And even those who are more financially secure are not immune from the devastating effects that an unexpected tragedy could have. For many people, it begins with an illness or an injury. The medical bills begin to mount and the prescription costs rise. But you or a loved one need the care, so you tell yourself that you'll figure it out somehow. First, you go through your savings, and once that's gone, you get by a little while longer with help from friends and family. Then you max out your credit cards. After that, perhaps you take out a loan on your home, or you begin to sell your personal possessions just to try to make it last a little bit longer. But as the months go by and the interest mounts, at a certain point, the payments overwhelm you. And then one day, you wake up and you realize that your bank account is frozen. Your paycheck's been garnished, your vehicle's been taken, your work tools have been seized, or you're facing an eviction or the loss of your home. You sit at the kitchen table in the middle of the night, staring into the darkness, and you wonder how you're going to survive. Experiences like this are happening to our fellow Oregonians throughout the state. The Family Financial Protection Act is a major step in helping to change all of that. It does so by protecting the following assets from garnishment or seizure: income equivalent to the state standard minimum wage, bank account assets of up to $2,500, a vehicle that is valued at $10,000 or less, and a homestead of $150,000 for an individual and $300,000 for a couple. It also cracks down on illegal conduct by debt collectors, including the collection of debts that are not owed. And it empowers debtors to stand up for their rights without fear that they're going to make their situation even worse. This bill will have a fiscal impact on the Department of Revenue in the amount of $861,563. This cost is necessary to upgrade the department's software to reflect the new requirements. DOR will also have to provide updated training for its employees and revise its systems, procedures, and forms. All of this requires staffing resources, and that is why there is this level of a fiscal impact. This bill was many years in the making. It was the result of countless hours of negotiation with stakeholders from all sides. We came very close to moving this bill forward last session in 2023, and I want to take a moment to give a shout out to my Chief of Staff, Lexi Weaver, who did an incredible job working on this bill. I also want to thank Senator Gorsuch and his team for working with me this session to help get the bill even further. It passed out of the Senate 22-8 with bipartisan support, and now we have the chance to do the same here in the House. With this vote today, we can help hundreds of thousands of people throughout our state. This bill does not absolve anyone's debt. It merely ensures that no one will be forced into a financial death spiral because of debt they incurred in a moment of crisis. It provides a minimum of stability and security so that people can get back on their feet as quickly as possible. I urge an aye vote.